What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gotians Games, and welcome back to another me reading your comments video. You guys, you surprise me sometimes, and you know, when I say that you surprise me, it's a good thing. I'm not complaining. Like, I say this with all the thankfulness and love that I can give you guys. Um, I put out a SAOIF is no longer feels like an MMO video, and within about 16 hours we had 1,500 views on that video. And as of right now, me recording this video, excuse me, I have the hiccups. That video is currently sitting at, I had it in front of me, hold on. That video is currently sitting at 2,400 views and over 100 likes. I mean, and on top of that, the comments, man, 82 comments. It's way too many comments for me to sit down and respond individually, on the computer to all those comments. And I love that. You guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, I actually sit down and I take about 1 to 2 hours of my day every day to respond to comments. Assuming the comments warrant a response. So when I put out a video like this and I get a huge response from you guys, to the point that I can't sit down and respond to all these comments, I actually like that a lot, because then I get to do something like this where I make a video responding to these comments. So we're actually going to do that right now. We're going to know the first comments because you guys were just responding to the fact that the audio sounded weird. I don't know what happened. Just out of nowhere, my gain on my microphone was turned way the hell up. It was like 99, and it doesn't even need to be that high at all. So I have no idea what made it do that, but it's fine. I adjusted it, so audio should be good. Alright, so you guys were responding to the fact that I said the game no longer feels like an MMO, and I gave my reasonings behind that. So if you haven't checked out that video yet, go check it out. I'll link it at the end of this one. So let's go in the comments. Nightmare. I agree, this is just a solo game. In reality, they make it like an MMO, although with AI characters, not actual real players. I agree and support with everything you say. Bandai should honestly watch all your videos and implement everything you said. Honestly, I don't want Bandai to watch all my videos for a couple reasons. One, because I did a video where I'm taking shots while summoning on a banner. I don't think I want Bandai seeing something like that. Two, the fact that I promote third-party, Arcana gems to you guys. I don't want Bandai seeing stuff like that. I mean, granted, it'd be kind of an eye-opener. It would wake them the hell up to see something like that, because then they'd be like, damn, we're losing money because we are making these things too expensive. But that's neither here nor there. But thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. My jizz. How does this guy only have 6,000 subs? Bro, listen. YouTube is hard. It's not easy. Alright, YouTube is not an easy platform to get going on. It's one of those things that it's like, you gotta, you grow slowly. That's just how it works, man. Unless you strike it big on a video one day or something, that's just how it is. I've doubled my subs in a year, so I'm actually happy about the growth and the progression on my channel. So I'm not complaining one bit. And you guys are responding to them and stuff like that. He doesn't play popular games like Fortnite. I actually do play some popular games, but people don't watch them because they watch the popular streamers play them. But that's just how it is. You need social skills and, of course, good editing skills. I mean, I feel like I have damn good social skills. I'm a very, very sociable person. That's why I'm in a band. That's why I do YouTube. That's why I do live streams. That's why I interact with you guys on Discord and such. So I feel like I am a pretty damn sociable person. As far as the editing skills go, yeah, I'm not that. I'm like, my editing skills are not as good as a lot of other people's. Hell, my cousin Ronnie from News to Astonish does a much better job at editing than I do. The reason people keep playing the game, because this one is the only one MMO based on SAO. That is true. Even that, it's all about gacha. You guys keep playing it. We keep playing it because we enjoy the game. Kind of. We got a love-hate relationship for it. We love it, but we want it to be better. And that's why I do videos like this, because I want to express my opinions on what I think can improve the game, and you guys respond to it in kind, which is nice. And this dude, I'm not going to read your name. I'm just going to call you RF. because we want it to be great and wait for the day it will be, even if we hate it right now. You know what? He said exactly what I said. Bloodhoods, I can't agree enough with what was mentioned. I joined SAOIF not for the plot, but for the gameplay and the community. I'm Asian. I hate the gacha system. Okay, I saw a couple guys respond to this about the whole gacha system or thing with the Asians thing. I meant it in the aspect of, okay, how can I put this? In the Asian countries, not necessarily the Asian community, because you can be Asian and live in the U.S. Hell, I'm part Asian. My grandfather is, or not my grandfather, my grandmother is Asian, so she's Chinese. But you know, I didn't mean like the Asian community in general. I meant the Asian countries. So you know, they love their gacha stuff in Japan, in Korea, Taiwan. You know, that's what I meant when I said Asian. The only reason I stick to playing it now is because the plot of the game, depending on viewpoint, is either good plot or wasted potential. I joined about the same day as the Asian event started. Gotians' point of view, he doesn't care. I don't care about the story. I really don't care about the story. For me, it's more gameplay. I want better gameplay. I want the gameplay itself to improve, and that's what's going to keep me playing, not necessarily the story. You know, you can have a great story and crap gameplay. I'm going to drop that game fast. JPCE, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the first part of your name. Subgotian, I completely support your vids. Keep all of them regarding SAOIF. Keep supporting until they make SAOIF great again. FYI, guys, I play other games, and I would really love you guys to support the other games as well. I actually enjoy the other games more than I play and enjoy SAOIF. So if you want to like actually enjoy those other games with me, please do. Pikachu21 liked the vid and I said before the game was messed up. It's so true, just like in real life, no groups of people hanging out or having barbecue, so many things, so many solo lives. It's tough. It is tough, and that's the thing, right? So we got our mobile phones, and I've said this before in another video. It's like, you know, I've never seen a community or just like a generation so disconnected when it's so easy to be connected with people. I have my phone, and nobody calls me. Nobody calls me, except maybe my mom and my dad and my wife. But other than that, nobody calls. They send me a text. They send me a message on Facebook. Nobody calls anymore. Nobody, like, talks anymore. You know, and then when you're out, like, if you ever go out to, like, a club or something, you see people on their phones. If you ever go out to a bar, you see people on their phones. Restaurants, everything. Like, people are on their phones. Nobody's paying attention to the person next to them. Anyways, that's a rant for another day, I guess. Yeah, you need to focus on the content, on the gaming of you mean on the content of the game. You know what? Since I started the game, I've always been a soloer unless my friends or guild mates wants to carry. I wish they added. You know what? That it would be really nice if they added different classes. They could. I don't know why they don't. I agree 100% with what you've said. Been saying this for ages. The frustrating part is they're not changing anything, which is the biggest problem. It shows that things will most likely not get better and will continue to suck. Yeah, a little FYI for you guys. They recently closed down one of the SAO mobile games that we actually didn't get a global release. I think it was SAO CR, which I don't remember what CR stands for, but it's like something records. I don't remember, but they just recently announced that they're closing that game down. This is a common issue I see with other MMOs as well. Most players are like level 70, 80, but they want to bring new people. That's not fair to the people who've been playing since launch. Yeah, that's honestly the problem I had with WoW. That's why I quit. It stopped being like a multiplayer game. You could then just like, instead of being in a guild, you could run everything by yourself. Or not by yourself, but like you just jump into a party randomly and just go run something. There was no guild community, guild effort anymore. So that's why, one of the reasons why I stopped playing WoW. SAOIF is solo gaming from the first release partner assistant. I don't agree with that, because at the beginning when SAOIF released, we were doing a lot of stuff together as a community. Like, we actually worked together a lot. The only reason I'm still in the guild is because of the plus 15 drop rate, or percent drop rate, something like that. Yeah, that's a lot of people. They don't do anything with the guilds anymore. I guess not that bad because you can farm dungeons and events with other people. Yeah, but it gets boring, man. The only other thing I'm worried about is you can run into modders while partying with other people. Yes, you can. This guy, like, he wrote an essay. There's no interactions guild. I've never experienced a guild event. I've tested a lot of buffs and most of them simply don't work like you expect. I don't know about the buff thing. Don't know about that. I don't have the possibility of buying Arcana gems because I live in Belgium. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, dude. Like, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, and Bandai won't do anything about that either. There's almost no players grinding on floors anymore. I lately reached floor 12 in only a week before I discovered because of the opening events that was the highest floor. Yeah, I mean, he goes on, like, I read his before. He goes on talking about a lot of different things. Honestly, like, there's a lot to take into that paragraph. I could probably break it down into different videos for different things, or maybe I already have broken it down into different things, or different videos for those different topics. But there's a lot of topics that JJ France is actually talking about in there. Isaac Martinez, honestly, no one in this game wants to party. It's true. I remember when SAOIF started off, I'd go into floor and ask for a global chat. If anyone wanted to party, at least a few people would. Yeah, or we would like talk in Discord. Hey, let's run a party. You know, it's like, what's the point of partying? You can run everything solo. I will admit, I've met some people in this game and I'm able to play with occasionally, but not as often as I would like. And I can't help but feel that's because there's a lack of things to do in the game to keep people here. It is true, I don't play many MMOs, but SAOIF still feels empty. The only thing is that I don't know what to do about it, because there's nothing to do about it, man. Do a video about the leaked pictures of new skills coming. I don't know what pictures you're talking about, Cam. I've still never played the game because it freezes when I start. Dude, I have no idea why it's doing that for you. Does somebody know how to get release crystals? Small, medium. They can drop on higher floors in dungeons, and they can drop on the bosses as well. It is a dungeon crawler offline game with loot boxes. Not even really a dungeon crawler, to be honest with you. Yes, felt this way about SAOIF for a while. To get my fix from mobile RPG, MMORPG, I started Ragnarok M. A lot of people tell me about that one. I don't know how I feel about that one. I haven't even tried to play it, to be honest with you. Robert, I totally agree with you. I normally solo everything myself. Vapor, I feel the same. I literally run past players. I'm only level 45. I want an actual MMO game, SAO or VR MMO. I don't know about that one, bro. Don't know about that one. Black Mamba, the chat system still being messed up, and the lack of guild events is a shame. How do you want to have an MMO with a bad chat system? Yeah, for real. Eisen, okay, for some odd reason, I'm definitely not getting notifications. Oh, okay. Trucker, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is on Steam Market for 2012. The game's still improving, and near future developers will implement multi. They do lots of things to keep current players, like map expansions or events, which are individual and community events. So when it's cooldown time between one map DLC and another, players have so much to do. In SAOIF, I don't see this aspect. Okay, we have limited time events, but to be honest, it's not a full multi-experience. They should do something to encourage whole community to particular event. I honestly think memory defrag is better. Shido-kun. Memory defrag is different. If you're talking about like full-on Gacha versus Gacha, memory defrag is definitely the superior one. Being that every time a banner drops, you can grind up enough memory diamonds to do a multi-summon on it. And I've said that since the beginning of SAOIF, that as far as like the Gacha system goes, memory defrag is superior to it. They should have some kind of item that players will get when they complete it with a party. They can't trade for items. Nah, I don't think about that one, Hazel. They need to do something else with party systems. I don't, maybe give Arcana when we party up with people. Jensen, I agree with everything in this video. Also waiting for new events, and let's be honest, everyone wants dual wielding swords or daggers. A lot of people do. Jason Scott, is the level cap still 100? Yes, it is. Dark Corn, you're right. I have the same opinion of the game, although I love SAO so much and the artistic style of the game. I also hate quick party for things. I really want a lot in the guild system. Systems for players to join together for raids and boss fights would be amazing. I really want that to happen. I agree with everything you said so far. Sorry. Hope Bandai makes some changes. Congratulations on your 2-year anniversary. My 2 year is not here yet. My 2 year is in April. Black Thunder! I 100% agree with you. Sorry, I had to say your name like that. Mr. Turd. New players are the blood. Old players know how to spend or not spend Arcana to maximize their bucks and basically steal from the charade they created. And not stealing, it's not stealing except to them. To make the game better, us as pros at this point need to spend, I wouldn't say pros, I would say vets. Veterans at this point need to spend time helping, and I hate saying this, enticing new players. What I said was all crap to our ears, but it seems like what they expect. They expect us to spend time in-game, a so-called MMO, to entice new players into a gacha trap. In actuality, that is the truth. But in human nature, no. That is a complete manipulative tactic, and that is a complete truth. This is a service to fans of the service, anime, etc., not a game. It is a service that requires money. They're making that very clear. They will revamp tactics to make money when it appears to us as cash grabs. And in reality, this whole game has seemed like it is a cash grab. I like to think back to the creator of SAOIF, who at some point stated, "We want to make a game as most similar to SAO show." I either assume he was bought out or placed in a limited power. Probably placed in a limited power, to be honest with you. Steven, I completely agree. There's many things in the game missing, like the chatting system sucks. If everything could be run in a party, it would make the game a ton more interesting, because right now I either enter for dailies and events, grinding levels of pain. I really hope the game gets better, but it's been a year or so, who knows. I'm going to talk about the party system in another video too, because there's more to it that I actually want to talk about. Al, I'm glad after I lost my account I didn't invest time in SAOIF. I hear so much bad things about the game lately, it doesn't seem worth it. Exodia, that's a different Exodia. That Mountain Dew is disturbing me. You mean this Mountain Dew that I finished the other day? I got a trash can full of recyclables next to me. Utopia gameplay, please. That's Asobimo for you. They never listen to player base in any of their games. They're busy making people from Torum happy. That's funny. Otaku, who is another YouTuber who covers SAOIF, by the way. I don't know if he would ever branch out to other games or not, but maybe he should. Just because, like, just more content. It's all become single player game. When you clear a floor, you don't have any reason to party anymore. That is true. No guild event. Agree. Not sponsored. I think they must add PvP like 5v5 is in Mobile Legends. Bang bang. That's different. You're talking about, like, you know, a MOBA. That's completely different. Love you. Okay, that's nice. Don't know how to say your name. Currently, Bandai only thinks of putting in new players. Not Bandai, Asobimo. And making new players charge more, because Bandai has no idea to continuously satisfy existing players. Not Bandai, Asobimo. Also, there is no technology to implement it, even if there is any. For what? What are you responding to on that one? The upper limit of the level cannot be released. The relaxation of the equipment restriction to be carried out on the 13th is also a remedy for new players. That's true. Not an idea for existing players. That's true. Well, kind of. Like, for me, for example, that actually would help me, because I take my time leveling where a lot of other people just, like, grind their ass off. The theme of MMORPG is to fight together. However, the SAOIF system is only an individual competition. There's no concept of avant-garde or rear-guard. There's no system to restore or support individual. See, he's talking about the video that I'm going to put together for talking about, like, you know, the party system. Very nice. Very nice. I like this guy. Whoever you are, I don't know how to pronounce your name, dude. Very nice, man. Ultimately, it avoids it individually, attacks individually, and runs individually. I think the guild event will not be held for a while. The population of this game is decreasing. Guilds with many active players are limited. The missions of general difficulty becomes very easy in some guilds. Conversely, missions with higher degree of difficulty will be events where most guilds cannot be cleared, and the management that gazes towards new players does not have a solution. That is entirely true. Do you think so? Do you not think so? Like, you're almost speaking Yoda, but you're not. Because if you were like speaking Yoda, it would be, think so. Do you not? The skill is not needed now, so Gacha will not play this time. The easiest way to earn money with social games is to include as many new players as possible. New players who do not have the items or skills will play with Gacha, even if Bandai are silent, Asobimo. And new players will charge more. On the other hand, it is difficult to encourage existing players to charge. Therefore, the management perspective is suitable for new entrants, and services to existing participants will be postponed. If so, will not the game develop? Are you asking if the game will develop if people don't spend money? I'm going to answer your question. Yes, the game will still progress if people are not spending money. Simply because they're making a ton of money from SAO. Like, the way that it's structured is you have the people who own SAO pay Bandai money. Okay? Pay Bandai money to then license the game for video games, or license the property for video games. At that point, then Bandai pays another developer to then develop their games. Okay, so that's where you get into the whole different system. Bandai is being paid regardless. So having the gacha aspect of it, Bandai is being paid by the parent company who owns SAOIF, and they're making money off of the gacha system that Asobimo has set up. So they're making money both ways. So would the game still develop? Yes, as long as Bandai is being paid by the parent company to continue to make or to produce SAOIF, then Bandai will continue to pay Asobimo to develop SAOIF. That's the way that it works. You know, it's don't get it confused. They still make money regardless if the game is making money. As weird as that sounds, it's very little assets and investments to do a mobile game, because once you have it set up, it's just data. That's all it is. It's just data. You just got to change the data, add new data in to replace old data, put timers on the data, so that way the gacha events and the other events that we run disappear at a certain time, and then the new ones show up. It's just data changes. It's not like the biggest investments would come on the floors, which they could pump out a lot faster if they wanted to. They just don't. I'm Asian and I hate gacha. See, there it is. Yeah, you're right. SAOIF isn't the same anymore. Since I'm done with all my quests, the events are getting lamer. Arcana gems are a struggle to get. It's just too much. Definitely agree with you there. Most of the time, I feel like it's single player experience rather than MMO. Bandai Supremo now needs to drop some interesting events for us to party together. Wow, I think hiccup's really bad. Like, it's like coming and going. So you talking about PvP. Speedruns, in my opinion, would be a good event to run, because you don't have to grind constantly for points, especially in ranking events. Just my ideas. I don't want speedruns. Speedruns will just like influence them to do more point systems, and I absolutely hate the point system. It's like super trash. Hi, my in-game name is okay. Leader of SAO Helpers Guild. Oh, that's nice. I'm not being sarcastic. That's nice. We created this guild specially for helping new people in leveling or taking on new events. We believe that helping and searching for new people in need of help is quite good aim for the game. Well, of course, it's boring while you're waiting for new floor. True. As for partying, I still love the party with several people to help them out or achieve aim goals. Goshen, please give me your personal ID. Wait for our live stream, then I'll give it to you. And then you put your Twitter. I'll leave that. Whatever, I don't care. As far as like going out of your way to helping new players, that's fine. That's nice. I'm not doing that, only because it would take a lot of my time out of my day to be able to do something like that. So that's the only reason why I'm not doing that. That is all the comments, guys. That was a lot of comments. I read through those pretty damn fast. I will go back and like and heart those comments and everything else. Yeah. I mean, it means, like I said, it means a lot that you guys actually sat down, took your time to respond and show, you know, that response that you guys did on this video. I absolutely love it. I'm so grateful to the community that we've grown, and I hope that we continue to improve the community of the channel, not just SAOIF, but for other games, because there will come a day where I don't play this game anymore. And you know, I just want you guys to understand that there's other games that I play and enjoy, and I would hope that you enjoy them as well. So with that, make sure you guys are hitting that like button, subscribing if you guys are new. I will catch all of you in my next video. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace out, guys.